Oh my gosh. Oh, it's like a private party for one with a seafood feast for literally 8. Wow. Kilo Crew, and welcome to today's video. Today is my final food challenge here in Singapore, and in true fashion, the final challenge always has to be the toughest one. I am here at Shrimp Prawn Seafood in the Boat Quay area of Singapore, where I'm about to take on their Zermatt Platter Challenge. Now, this is a massive platter just loaded with seafood, which was named after my good friend that you just saw in the last video, Mr. Zermatt Neo, who did this platter as a bit of a mukbang, but his video went viral, the restaurant loved it, and they decided to make it an actual challenge. So I'm going to have 1 hour to finish a giant pile of basically 3 pounds of their famous steel pot seafood vermicelli, along with all of the crustaceans on the planet. I have 2 massive jumbo river prawns right here that are just loaded with all of the meats. I have 2 full crab right here, which is this a special kind of crab?
Mud crab.
Mud crab. So these are actually 2 big mud crabs. I have some scallops. There's of course mussels in the vermicelli itself. I have a bunch of prawns. There is crayfish as well. So much stuff here. I probably forgot some, but luckily 1 hour to finish all this. If I'm unsuccessful, once again, I'm gonna be doing some dishes because this platter costs about 288 Singapore dollars. That's a big number. I don't wanna do any dishes. I wanna win my final challenge here in Singapore, make my boy Zermatt proud. This thing is, as of this trip, we'll call it that, undefeated. So we're gonna try and give this a shot. Hopefully I can do it 1 hour. If I'm successful, Wall of Fame, right? Free meal, that's a good deal. So as usual, there ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's get this challenge started. Okay, actually before I actually dig into this, I'm going to be turning this plate sideways because I did watch a certain someone attempt this challenge and they had issues dropping shells into their vermicelli. So that certain someone has basically instructed me to crack all of this seafood over an empty plate, and that is exactly what I'm going to do now. So let's eat us a feast. And 1, 2, 3, let's get it. Here we go. All right, let's start with some of these jumbo tiger prawns. Okay, I'm already so slow at this. I am off to a record pace. Nobody said I was good at this. When I lived in Louisiana, there were like children that could crack crayfish faster than I could. Oh, those are nice though. Yeah, so nice. Okay. I think I've got the right strategy here. Oh, I am not off to a good start. Alright, that is it. That is good. There's like 18 of these things. No, 16. And thank goodness for that, because I was going slow enough just on the first 2. Try a scallop on top. Oh yeah. Let's just crush these because they're too good. Yeah, to me, scallops are kind of like the steak of the sea. Absolutely exquisite. Scallops are my favorite seafood. I may or may not be a bit biased because you don't have to peel them or do anything. You just pop them in your mouth and you're good to go. All right, scallops are gone. Back to the jumbo tiger prawns. The look of intense concentration is not gonna end. Intense concentration, or is it frustration? A bit of both. I'm gonna leave you guys to decide that one, but let's just say I was still pretty hangry at this point. Also, luckily, the top of these crabs are basically for show, so I'm gonna be peeling out just this meat, and these are already empty. So that's just to make this platter look pretty. So all the meat's out of there. Let's eat whatever this is. I think it might be like crab intestines. I don't know, I'm gonna eat it anyway.
It's poop.
It's probably poop. It tastes like poop. I don't like that.
You don't have to eat it. It's poop.
That is definitely poop. You don't eat that. Randy ate it. You are nasty. Oh. Okay, I just spoiled it that Randy was the one that ate that. Well, okay.
Oh yeah, because they had no idea.
Look, I was trying to be coy like you would be. Oh, that is. Yeah, you don't eat that part. Okay. Everyone's gonna like laugh at me. Yeah. But they told me to eat the yellow stuff in the jumbo prawn, the river prawn. I don't know. Yeah, I really hope you guys weren't eating anything during that little segment. That was a big life mistake there, but now I know, and now you guys do too. All right, let's go for some of these clams real quick. Ooh. Oh, those are nice. Now, they're not exactly all intact because they are cooked together in one big steel pot. This Is this the ginseng I don't eat?
Correct.
Ginger.
Oh, that's ginger. That's okay to eat. There's ginseng in here, which I guess you don't eat, and then ginger, which you do. It's kind of hard to tell what's what. Okay, and then I guess in Singapore, they only eat the body part of this. They don't actually crack the legs, which I find odd, but I'll take it because there's a lot here.
Yeah, I guess they kind of consider it a waste of time and it's not necessary, so I'm okay with it.
And then just like spit the shells out.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Crayfish comes out pretty quick.
Okay, maybe I'll try some of those while they're hot. Okay, so these are big old crayfish. Ooh, that comes out nice and clean. Oh yeah, that's candy. Okay. Oh, that's really nice. Ooh. Okay, I'm into this kind of seafood right here. Easy peel, lazy girl style. That is so good.
Yeah, I was super thankful of the presentation of these crayfish. It doesn't get much easier than that.
I want to make sure I knock out all of these at once. Just build some confidence.
I was beginning to get a bit overwhelmed feeling at this point. It felt like I had barely touched this challenge and I was like 10 minutes in, so I knew I needed to hurry up.
Okay, that is it for the crayfish. We are gonna go for these jumbo river prawns, which are indeed jumbo. Look at that. And again, oddly, I guess you don't do the legs of these. I don't understand that, but I'm also, again, okay with it. Okay, here we go. Wow, that is sexy. Okay. Oh, wow. Great work to Alvin and his team here at Shrimp Prawn Seafood. This is delicious. Now, I did ask, I guess the yellow stuff on this is roe, so meaning fish eggs. So I'm gonna eat that. All right, and she clean. And on to the next one. Also, they like flame torch these. I forgot to mention that. It was actually really cool to watch that process back in the kitchen. They like welded it shut. It was kind of cool.
Okay, so I highly doubt they were welding the shellfish, but it did give them a really nice color and it was a cool presentation back in the kitchen.
All right, we good. Actually, just pile up the graveyard here. Randy is getting rid of the big carcasses, which sounds disturbing, and I'm gonna work on the rest of these jumbo tiger prawns.
You're doing great.
Love you, Pookie.
You can't beat my record.
Easy.
A little friendly rivalry going on there, but easy was the phrase of the trip to Singapore.
All right, final tiger prawn. Thank goodness. These have been the bane of my existence. I'm actually really in love with these clams. They're so garlicky. Okay, now is the technical part. We are getting in on the crab claws. And now you gotta see how bad at this I am. Oh, actually wait a minute now. I think. Oh, he cracked them really well for me. I actually really didn't have to do anything.
That's a bunch of crap.
Oh yeah. Oh, now that's easy. And so good.
I think I would be more willing to do a seafood buffet of sorts and pay all that money if they cracked the claws like that. It was really convenient.
Okay. Claws are done. Let's get the rest of these bodies because these are also technical. There's a lot of shells in them. But I guess you just bite it and spit the shells out. I don't really get that part, but we're gonna do it.
That still kind of boggles my mind, and I did ask about it after the fact, and I guess it's more about getting all the juices out than the meat.
I think the problem is like the shells like actually stuck to the meat. I don't know what I'm doing.
Fun fact, I edited out the other 537 times that I said that phrase.
I think this is my first time in my life I'm at like almost 30 minutes in and I'm not full yet. But it's just cracking.
Still hungry and very, very frustrated at this point with greasy, seafood-covered fingers, so I was ready to dig into some pasta.
No.
There's nothing in that? Okay. Okay, I think we are down to just eating clams and vermicelli, so let's do it.
The first order of business, though, was digging through and finding all of the clams that were hidden in the pile of vermicelli.
Actually, now that we're done with these, can we clear those?
I figured, yeah.
All right, this looks pretty now, Kilo Crew. We are in it to win it. Here we go. Lots of them are hiding over here.
I had some help on this one. I had people pointing out where there were little pockets of clams for me.
I think every clam in Singapore is in here.
From the Singapore River?
From the Singapore River. Nice and clean. Oop, nope. There's another one. Can I take my sunglasses off my head? Thanks, dear. Lucky sunglasses gotta go. Alright. Time to eat. 3 pounds of vermicelli. Now the real hard work begins. Alright, here we go. We're gonna try new chopsticks for a while.
Now we're down to the real business. This is the part I was the most excited for. This restaurant had earned tons and tons of awards for this vermicelli, and I was so excited to dig in.
They're not disappearing. This is real cute.
This was the part that was tricky because even with all the care that I took earlier, there were still little bits of shells stuck to the noodles that made it really hard to swallow.
Now the lettuce is not required, but I'm gonna try and eat it. It's just there for decoration. We're gonna see if I got time.
Come on, babe. 47, 13 minutes.
I'm usually all about taking care of the optional healthy vegetables, but I knew that I was way behind my intended time target, and I really needed to dig into this. So with that little cliffhanger, I'm going to leave you guys to enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will, of course, catch you all in the next one.
Yes. Great job, babe. You're at 58 minutes right now.
Mm-hmm.
She's one of the ones for dessert.
We're going back to ice cream museum.
There you go. She's smiling. Come on, babe. Come on. Let's go.
Oh,
58-25.
come on, easy boy.
Final 2 bites, Kilo Creole. Thank goodness.
Right before going to Thailand, too.
Yeah.
That's why they call it a challenge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bruh.
Easy. Easy. Yes.
Woo!
Easy.
Wash my hands off. The funny thing is that yes, I am full. Yes, that was an insane amount of vermicelli, but it was oddly hard to, this is gonna be a that's what she said moment, swallow the vermicelli because of the crunchy bits that are in there. It's your gag reflex kind of kicks in because it doesn't want to swallow that. So that I think was the most challenging part, besides cracking all the seafood, of course. But wow, that was so delicious. I loved everything about that platter. My favorite thing ever, I'm kind of biased, is scallops. So that was amazing. The noodles themselves were absolutely delicious. The seasoning in there is amazing. They were just really tricky to eat. Overall, an excellent meal. So if you're ever in Singapore, come out to Boat Quay, try Shrimp Prawn Seafood. Ignore all the people that are trying to snag your attention on the way here. Just come here, ignore them. You know that this is going to be a good meal. But thankfully for winning, I do get the $280 meal for free and a spot up on the Wall of Fame here. A big thank you again to Alvin and his whole team here at Shrimp Prawn Seafood. I will catch you guys in the next video in Thailand. Okay, peace out. Bye. Oh. Ooh. Not gonna lie, there are some noodles in my lap right now. We have some fallen soldiers.